So what's the real state of AI in the telecom sector? We're here at Mobile World Congress and I'm joined by Samad Masood. He's Associate Vice President, Infosys Knowledge Institute, and you've done a lot of research on this. So I'm really curious what you see as the real state of AI within the telecom sector. Can you give some examples? Let's dive into that one.
Well, I think it's fair to say, and I think everyone knows that the telco industry has been using forms of AI and machine learning for many, many years, and they're quite established, like many other industries as well. But recently we've been doing quite a bit of research into understanding how generative AI, as well as AI in general, has been adopted by different industries, because there's been a big push in the last years, as we all know, to start experimenting. What we found recently is that overall, actually, quite a lot of value is starting to be delivered by AI, and we'll be releasing a report called the AI Business Value Radar in a couple of weeks, which identifies specifically by industry how much value is being generated. I can say at this point that the telecommunications industry is actually doing better than average. It is in one of the top industries, or one of the top few industries in terms of developing or delivering return on investment from AI. But it is still early days. We are still in that experimentation phase. And a big thing for 2025 is about making what we call enterprise AI real, and really making it stick. So I would say in short, doing better than many industries, but still early days.
You're talking about making it real. Can you give some examples, practical examples, what's successful from the pilots and the trials, what's not?
I think it's different depending on each organization. Areas I feel that really can help, or where the telco industry can focus for business value and growth, is looking at network automation, and automating provisioning. I think there's a great opportunity for enterprise B2B services to be increased and more value added by telcos through using automation and AI, and enabling them to better position themselves in provisioning some of their edge compute power to their enterprise customers, and providing a real valuable role in that supply chain for cloud and AI compute that many other industries are demanding. So I think more than ever, the telco and carrier industry can play a role in the supply chain for AI, as well as being, users of the AI themselves.
On one end, we have, let's say, the technology, the AI, the algorithms, we have the data, we have the humans, the people, and we have the operational processes. So what do you see as the key pillars for success? Is it just the technology? Is it the human? Is it the combination?
I mean, I think, strangely enough, the technology is possibly the least worrisome, because there's so much investment going into improving the technology, and we see almost daily improvements in generative AI models and new use cases for AI. I think clearly having good data is a big challenge for a lot of organizations. And I think they know this and they're focusing on it. And in fact, AI is helping with that. The big gap I see, and I feel that in 2025 is where organizations should be focusing, is on that human side, on the change management and operating model that needs to change. I think if organizations are to bank the value that AI can provide, they need to really think about changing the way workflows sit around their organization, the way their people work, how they're trained to work. A lot of AI, a lot of generative AI needs to be trained by experts and by your own employees and people who understand those processes. And it's not going to happen overnight. So engaging with your workforce, we found in our research actually organizations that engage with their workforce and involve their workforce in the development of AI projects are significantly higher. I think it's about 18 percentage points more likely to be getting ROI from their AI projects if they're engaging their workforce.
And then is it humans with AI, AI replacing humans, or is it a combination?
I mean, I think it's probably a combination. I think there are many things that you know, AI can do better than humans, which probably humans don't really want to be doing. Repeatable tasks, tasks that require extreme speed or benefit from extreme speed and complexity. But I think there's, you know, I have always felt that, you know, in general, we are in we lack the skills we need. Most companies are looking for better and more skills.
Yeah.
And I think AI can help enhance people to improve those skills and be more valuable to an organization. You know, so I think there is, and this is why it's important to upskill, because I don't think the AI is going to replace an organization's need for humans.
No.
What it will do is change the sort of types of jobs that they want from the humans, and that's where that change management comes in and the upskilling comes in, because, you know, you're still going to need people. They just might need to be doing different things.
Yeah, and then talking about different things, one of the latest key trends is Agentic AI. Or what do you see as the impact, additional on what you were just explaining, on the telecom sector?
I think Agentic AI, you know, it's definitely a buzzword everyone's talking about. There are agents being built, and I think clearly now we're already talking about how you orchestrate those agents. It's an exciting time. I think it's difficult to see exactly how it's going to pan out, but I do think it is the start of a real revolution in the way we consume technology and the way we engage with it. In terms of a telecom operator's role in that, or the telecom industry's role in that, I think we need to start thinking more about how Agentic AI will change the way we interface with technology. We are used to very much now a smartphone interface and touching apps. I think we need to start thinking more about talking to agents and how that changes the way we engage with devices, changes the devices we use, and also changes the type of governance and security that's needed around what could be in the future one human being supported by many, many, many different agents which know a lot about that human. And how that all fits and is governed is a bit unclear. But I think telcos have always had this position in the industry where they can be that sort of trusted partner to manage some of those things. And like I was saying earlier, if they are involved in the provisioning of AI applications to enterprises and to consumers, if they can use automation and AI to get in that position, then they can play a stronger role in future in helping be a trusted partner for delivery of agents.
Yeah, and where I see a big, let's say, opportunity is in Agentic AI for the network, for optimizing it, for reducing the cost, executing preventative executing actions if something is happening in the network, that they can be solved with multiple actions after each other.
Yes. Using Agentic AI, you know, there's using it in enterprise AI, and then there's also delivering it to your workforce or delivering it to the consumer as well. There's multiple ways it can go. Yeah.
Samad, thanks a lot. Great insight. And thank you for watching here from Mobile World Congress from the Infosys booth with some great insights on AI in the telecom sector.